I'm drinking water right now. We're so I can't even read chat. Hydration. Oh yes. We're so fucked. Oh god. Listen, alcohol ain't a hobby, okay? This shit's a privilege. That's something people gotta remember. It's like alcohol is mighty costly. And to top it off, you don't even feel good in the start. You feel good later, and you're not even gonna remember you felt good. And then when you're sober, it's over. So don't even drink. It ain't worth it. God, fucking... You know what's worth... Fucking learn how to plant. Ah, yeah. Like, grow some, like, vegetables. That shit is a food glitch, chat. I'm telling you. Like, if you guys like to play games and stuff, planting is a food glitch. Because, like... You can get like 1 potato, right? And then you plant that and you get like 5, right? So it's like, oh my god, I only have 1 orange. Just grow that. And then you get like multiple orange. And then from the multiple orange, you can get more orange. And then you can make so many things. Like there's orange juice, cake, spread. A lot. There's a lot of things you can do with orange. How the fuck you pronounce that fucking fruit? Orange. Orange nana. Orange. No, but you get a lot of things. And then, like, you can even make... There's a scent to that. You can, like, you're like, oh, but what do I do with the skin of it? Oh, make it into, like, room smelling. Look what Michi... I told you that they do exact opposite. Learn how to garden. Okay? Make your thumb green. You know? And then, maybe that could make you feel happy. But alcohol... Alcohol doesn't... Well, it makes you feel happy. But for now, and then you realize that you're done, and then you're like, is this really the shit? You go from this is the shit to I am shit to that shit to this is the shit again. So if you want to feel like the shit forever, the green thumbing is probably the play. Or like, I don't know. Learning how to play the trumpet. Oh, that is epic. No, that shit's epic as hell. And then you go sleepy shit. Bro, one of my friends told me it's like, oh yeah, old people drink and they become sleepy. And I'm like, fuck you, because that's me. When I was younger and I drank, I mean, when I was of legal age, but younger than I was, and I drank, I would party. You know what I mean? I'm like dancing and partying. Now I drink and I sleep. Bro is yapping, but talking about... Shut up! Alright, that's a part of my job! I'll be writing that as a skill set in my CV. One of my CV is like skills, talk a lot, and say nothing. Now, that is the safest thing to do as a streamer. Because if you're talking and you actually make sense, right? You're gonna get yourself into some shit. So the safest thing is to talk and make no sense. But I do make sense though. Like, I should fuck you. Fuck all of y'all. You know? Oh my god. I was like thinking of making a CV, but I don't know what to write on my CV. She's already at the alcoholic uncle at the party stage. Oh my... Nah, bitch. I'm an alcoholic grandma. That's where I'm at. I have nephews. You know that? I am already an auntie. I have nephews... And nepheens. What the fuck is the female version of a nephew called? Nephew and nephie. I don't know. Drink water. You're right. I'm gonna drink. Oh yeah, nieces! I forgot. I got really sweet nephews and nieces, chat. I mean, I love them all equally. They're so fucking sweet. And they're so adorable. One of them is like, I have a nephew, still a baby. I'm talking like 2 years old, right? This boy doesn't cry. Like I don't know what's going on with it. I was like, you're really a calm baby. And he's a super calm baby. So fucking cute. And then when I'm like hanging out with him, he would be like, ma. Like that. And it's so fucking cute. And then one of my nieces just got into Kumon. So I feel like the whimsy is good. She was such a happy child. And she was like so curious. And so happy about life. And then she got enrolled to Kumon. And I have to sit here and I'm like, yeah, Kumon's good for you. You know, I love her. I do. But there are some generational trauma that gotta be kept passing down. One of them is Kumon. No. Someone just said Q-man. You don't... For those of you that don't know Kumon, okay, tell me how it felt like to be happy. The fuck is cool? Oh! Just tell me, you bright, happy soul. How does it feel to be so carefree? How does it feel knowing that when you're younger, you were on a swing and shit? What the fuck do? You play with your toys? You go on a swing? You go to playgrounds? Pretty enough. Fuck you. Mods ban everybody. Ah, did motherfucking Kumon. So Kumon is like an extracurricular class. But it's hell. It's like everyone there is hell. They literally treat you like you're gonna be super smart, but I'm stupid. And it's like after 5 years, right? My Kumon instructor was like, damn, Michi, you're dumb. And I'm like, it took you 5 years? Okay, one of us is dumb and it ain't me. Because I know I was dumb the moment I fucking enrolled into this shit. From day one, I knew I was dumb. But it took you 5 fucking years. Now that says a lot about you. I ain't stupid, you is. That's what I'm saying. But hear me out. I love my nephews and nieces, but I went through Kumon, and that's something like I'm gonna shield you from generational trauma. But Kumon is a stay. You gotta keep going to Kumon. Nah. Fuck you. You must learn the ways of the Jedi. My sister went to Kumon once and she never didn't want to go back. I went to Kumon and I learned how to hide all my homework that I didn't want to do. I clogged the toilet and I also learned that Kumon paper is degradable. Well, it was back then. They changed it, but then it's still flammable. That's what I learned. Kumon paper is oddly very flammable. As you can tell, I learned a lot. I learned a lot in Kumon. What were we doing, Jen? What the fuck were we doing? She learned a lot. Yeah, I did. I did also. Don't do this. I should. Okay, for those of you that are still in school, mute me for like 1 minute. But chat, I want you to know, if you want to hide homework, right? Folding it takes space. So what you want to do is you want to roll it. No joke. You take a box, you roll them up, right? And then that way you can have like nice little rolls and shit. Because that shit saves space. So that's what Kumon taught me. Come on. You roll the homework that you don't want to do and you put them in a box, right? And you hide that box. And you're like, ah, shit. And my dog ate my homework. And they're like, you don't have a dog. And I'm like, yeah, but my neighbor's friend does. And that bitch ate my homework. They won't find it. Or, well, my longest record was like 3 months. 3 months. The fastest my homework was found was like 2 hours, though. So, like, you gotta be smart about it. Anyways, don't do that. Don't, you know, homework is good for you. Find knowledge, because in life, you probably need that, right? You probably need to know something to be something. And all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Now, my mom told me that, but she worded it different because she said, all work and no play makes Jack a good boy, is what my mom told me. And then I was like, but mom, I don't have a dick and I'm not a boy. So that doesn't apply to me. And my mom's like, no, young Michi, you must learn. Yeah, my mom really wanted me to be somebody. And now, as a VTuber, I can be like 6 different somebodies. Have you ever thought of that? Oh, goddamn. I'm... You're somebody now. No joke. I'll be doubling down and laugh. I don't think I've ever had a moment in my life where I was like, oh my god. I mean, I was scared of what I was gonna be in the future. But then I told myself, you know what? I'm gonna be a nice person. So I've focused on being a nice person. You know what I mean? And then I like to think nice things happen to nice people. So I focus really hard to be a nice person. So that's why bad things happen. You know, I like to think bad things happen so I can appreciate the good things. I like to think that I'm a decent human being. I'm not the best yet, but that's the joy in life, you know? It's like a skill. Like, when I was younger, ooh, my dad would teach me how to fish. And I learned how to fish really fast because, I mean, fishing looks kind of easy. So I learned how to fish in, like, no joke, a day. But I pretended to be bad at fishing for like 2 years because I really just like spending time with my dad. And the thing is, like, you realize something, right? Being good in life makes it fucking boring. Like, what are you gonna do? It's like, I want to be the best at this. I want to be better. I want to be the best. Then what, bro? Like, okay, boom. Let's say you are the best. What next? You know? That's empty shit. But now I get to look back in life and I'm like, damn. I pretended like I didn't know how to like unhook a fish, and I pretended like I didn't know how to like pull a fucking fishing rod because I want to spend time with my dad. And you know something that I realize, a lot of people are simple, chat. Okay, it ain't that hard. I'm not very good at reading other people. I'm not very good at reading the room. Fuck it. I'm not very good at reading. But a lot of people just want to feel important. You don't have to be the most important person in the world. You just have to be important to one person, you know? And I think my dad is an important person to me. And my dad just wants to feel needed. So I like to be like, Dad, I don't know what to do with this fish. I don't know what to do. And he would be like, oh, Michi, this is how you do it. And I'm like, oh, man, I can't believe I still can't do it. I could. but it's nice to spend time with my dad. And that shit is memories you look back on. You know what I mean? You're like, you remember that and you have good days. But if, let's say, I become a pro fisherman, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm just gonna be a pro fisherman, and that's boring. So I would just want to have good memories with good people. That's worth 10 million gajillion more than a lot of things. Now, one thing that I've been thinking about is, like, when it comes to Numi, remember when I was like hanging out with Numi, chat, and then Numi gave me that analogy of like, if I was your friend and then I kept eating your fries and you weren't happy with that, I want you to tell me because I don't want to keep taking your fries, blah blah blah. And I still think about that because that makes so much sense to me, right? And I recently thought about it. I don't mind if Numi took my fries. I swear, I have a point. Like, I thought about it, I was like, I wouldn't mind if Numi took my fries. Fuck, I wouldn't mind if any of my friends took my fries, you know? Because then if I wanted more fries, then we could just buy more fries, and then I'll have an excuse to spend more time with you. It's like, if let's say I'm like, don't take my fries, right? Then we'll just spend like, what, 15 minutes? But then if you took my fries and I want to have more fries, then we can buy more fries and we get to spend more time with each other, and that's great. And I thought of, I think ever since I was young, my importance is memories. I just want to have a good time. I don't need to be good. I don't need to be good in anything. I just want to be happy. And when I'm old, and I look back in life, I want to be like, damn, hell yeah, I spent a good life. I have good memories with good people, and it was a good life. That shit, now that shit is worth living. You know what I mean? If I want to live, if I want to be famous, that's boring. That's boring. Because then, what then? What am I yapping about? Oh my god. The booze is kicking in. Maybe we should drink more. Cheers! Chat, let's cheers to a happy and fulfilling life. Yay! Oh, fuck. Man, what do I know, chat? I'm just a VTuber on the internet. But you guys are very important to me. That's true. I wish I could do more to show you that. But I just want to spend a lot of time with you guys. Because even though we don't know each other too, like super duper well, like you're not, like I'm not your neighbor or anything. But I like to think that you guys are here for me. And I like to think you guys know that I'm here for you too. I'm just stupid. So I sometimes don't remember. But you guys are very important. And I like spending time with you. Because you're fun. What am I talking about? You know what? Now that we're yapping again. Chat! cheers to what the fuck of being anime. And cheers to us. Because we are fun. Cringe, but fun. Ew, emotions. Oh. Oh, fuck. I tried to drink, but I closed the lid.